Imagine getting one of the most insane, amazing opportunities a music artist could ask for, which is going on to American Idol. That's insane. That's insane. That's nuts. Not that many people could say that they went on to American Idol. But imagine going on to American Idol and then saying you want to leave. That's just insane. In fact, so insane that most people would say that's a horrible decision. You should never do that. You suck at everything you've ever done your whole entire life. That's a horrible decision. You shouldn't make a decision like that, you know? But not for Mr. Moonbeam Ice Cream himself. No, 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 no. Today we're talking about a teenager, a regular old teenager who didn't know he could even sing before American Idol. You should watch his American Idol performance because it's kind of funny. Because he didn't know how mic worked. And honestly, I don't know how mic works. I've never seen. I've never sang. I can't even talk well. That's what we're talking about. How one risky choice made an unknown teenager who didn't know he could sing into Mr. Moonbeam Ice Cream himself. We're talking about Benson Boone, gang. Before fame and a bunch of sold out shows and a bajillion streams on Spotify with almost every song that came out. Benson Boone was just another regular high school kid from Washington. Wow. This is the first part of a success story if I've ever heard one. Here's what's nuts about Benson Boone. Even though he has an amazing voice, like I said before, he didn't know that he could sing until his friends encouraged him to, because they're doing like Battle in the Bands or something. Battle of the Bands, sorry. I really can't talk today. But they were doing Battle of the Bands and they had a band, but the lead singer, I guess, dropped out or something. I think he dropped out. And they encouraged Benson Boone to sing out of all of them, probably because he had the coolest name out of them. You know, double B, Benson Boone, Moonbeam Ice Cream, except that wasn't out yet. So yeah, low-key, he realized later that he was blessed by Jesus himself and that he could actually sing. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that insane? Benson Boone can sing. Not long after this though, he decided to audition for American Idol after posting some videos onto the internet, you know? He was like, oh shit, low-key gotta go to American Idol. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, he has an amazing voice. I'm sorry. You got to, like, you can be a hater of Benson Boone, but he has a good voice. He does. He was blessed by Jesus and having a good voice. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, he impressed the judges, especially Katy Perry herself, saying that he will probably win American Idol. She has full confidence that he will win American Idol. She said it. She said it herself, Katy Perry. But not long after that, he just walked away after Katy Perry said that she's saying California Girls. Benson Boone just walked away from that. You know, like not many people will have the balls to do that, but Benson Boone did. He walked away from Katy Perry. Gosh dang, bruh. That's insane. Obviously, leaving American Idol confused everyone. Confused probably Katy Perry. She probably got confused. She's like, bro, where did Benson Spoon go?
Hello everybody, it is I, Benson Spoon. I can do a backflip. Guess what else I can do? Not much. Spoonbeam ice cream taking off your...
I don't know who won American Idol that year. Somebody did. I'm just realizing how much of a mess my shoe closet is. Just don't look over there. That's blocked out. My room is low-key a mess. Sorry about that. Anyways. Yeah, I confused everyone. Why would you quit the American Idol when Katy Perry said you're good at it, you know, all that shite? But Benson Boone later explained why he quit was because, or why he walked away, whatever, was because he wasn't ready and he wanted more freedom with his music. not like he was signing a record deal and wanted more freedom with that, but like that he thought that if he won American Idol, he'd be on a path that he wasn't sure he was ready for. And I respect that. He wasn't sure if he was ready or even wanted the path, and that's cool. That's cool that he recognized that. This decision could have ended his career, but then again, he didn't know if he was ready for it, so like, what you got to lose, man? Instead though, obviously, later it worked for Mr. Moonbeam Ice Cream. We got the glorious Moonbeam Ice Cream. We got Sugar Sweet is a very good song. My Greatest Fear is a good song. There's so many good Benson Boone songs. I'm going to his concert in like a couple weeks. I'm very excited. He posted videos on social media, all of them being about music and his voice, and soon made it so many people would find his music and listen to it. Which eventually, that, you know, social media posting, all that stuff, caught the attention of the Imagine Dragons frontman himself, Dan Reynolds, who signed Benson Boone to his record label after. Dan Reynolds himself. They Imagine Dragons, you know? Suddenly Benson Boone wasn't just another kid on TV on American Idol with a stupid dream. He was actually making it. He's actually making his dream come true into being a music artist, into singing about Moonbeam Ice Cream probably, you know? I mean, my dream is to sing about Moonbeam Ice Cream. No, it's not. That was a joke. That was stupid. Sorry. Anyways, after releasing several songs, Benson Boone slowly, or as some people say, pretty slowly, got that one? You got... Anyways, Benson Boone slowly built an amazing and loyal fan base. And yeah, let's just say his fan base, you know, they're pretty great. I'm in his fan base. I really like the Benson Boone fan base. But low-key, us teenage girls be carrying that mission. Benson Boone, if you're out there, just remember, us teenage girls, we got your back. This is the stupidest video I've ever made in my whole entire life. But then came a moment that finally changed his career when Benson Boone released his song, his hit song, we all know it, Beautiful Things. It actually broke the entire internet. Whoa, it actually broke the entire internet. Like insanely much. The entire internet was broken because of Beautiful Things. Yeah, it was great. It's great. Beautiful Things is awesome. It's a good song. But I could not, whoa, my camera just tweaked. Anyways, I could not get away from this song. Not that it's a bad song. Just like every time I flipped through my phone, through my YouTube shorts, every single video on my YouTube shorts, I'm not even kidding, I'm not joking at all, was Benson Boone's Beautiful Things, which was fine. I was low-key vibing, but like, that's how much it broke the internet. Like, I'm not talking like, oh, it broke the internet. It like broke the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference. Like, breaking the internet's insane, but breaking the internet's insane, you know? Even more insane. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This song climbed the charts in multiple countries, absolutely dominated streaming platforms like Spotify, you know, the biggest one, Spotify. Yeah, it absolutely dominated streaming platforms like that. Benson Boone quickly turned into one of the most fast rising pop stars in music in a long time. I'd say that was very fast, yeah. If you think about it, like, that was like really fast. Anyways, sorry. Honestly, if he were to stay on American Idol, his whole entire career could have not even happened. Moonbeam Ice Cream would have never seen the light of day. Maybe even Beautiful Things would have never seen the light of day. I don't know. Sugar Sweet, My Greatest Fear, like I'm saying, like he has good songs. A lot of people say his songs is coworker music. Are they wrong? Probably not. I kind of have bad music taste, as some people might say. As you can see, Taylor Swift, Benson Boone, and Olivia Rodrigo. I don't think she's hated that much, though. I don't think Olivia Rodrigo is. But yeah, as some might say, I have the coworker music taste. I won't just talk about my coworker music here on this channel, though. Type in the comments as someone you want me to talk about. Even if they're underground artists. I love underground artists. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry. I need to just get to the point. I need to just finish this video off. Yeah, anyways, if he were to stay on to American Idol, I think his whole career would have been much different. He either would have never made it, or would have just made it, but a lot more slow. Here's why the story matters. Here is why I made a whole entire video yapping, talking about Benson Boone, all of that. Is because I think this story matters a lot and is very cool and very interesting to me. Because most success stories, let's be completely honest, they're just of people saying yes to absolutely every single opportunity that they ever got in their whole entire life, which is fine. But like, with Benson Boone though, his whole success story is about him saying no, which is very different than saying yes. As you probably know. Yeah, it's quite the opposite of saying yes. But Benson Boone said no to some of the opportunity, to the biggest opportunity that he's ever gotten, which is being on American Idol. Which, why would you say no to American Idol? Like, if Katy Perry told me, you are going to be the next American Idol, the way I would have stayed, the way I would have tweaked. Would I ever become the next American Idol? No. I'm not good at singing. I know that. I talk about singers. I am not one. Anyways. Yeah. That's why I think this whole entire thing on Benson Boone is extremely interesting. Just because it's very different from most success stories. It's great. It's awesome. We love Benson Boone in these parts. Unless you don't. I just feel like this is very cool because it's like, it's kind of like a lesson. Like sometimes you gotta like actually trust your instincts, because we've seen this in real life with Benson Boone. We've seen it. It happened right in front of our eyes. He left American Idol. And yeah, he left. That's insane. And honestly, I respect why he left. He left because he wasn't sure he was ready. He was ready, but he wasn't sure. And I respect that. I respect him leaving because of that. Because that is a big decision. Being a huge, famous person is a big decision in life. I would know. No, I'm kidding. I would not know. Whether you're Benson Boone's #1 fan, or you're Benson Boone's #1 D1, you absolutely despise Benson Boone, like you're a D1 hater on Benson Boone. Whether you're a fan or D1 hater, like, you gotta kind of respect his story. You gotta respect him a little bit because of the way that he trusted his instincts, he trusted himself, and made a music career out of it. Like, that's a hard thing to do, leaving American Idol after you met Katy Perry and she said that you could win American Idol. That's insane. That's hard. But honestly, if he didn't leave American Idol, where would he be today? I don't know, because it didn't happen. But like, I don't think we'd even know the name Benson Boone if he'd left American Idol. If he didn't leave American Idol, sorry. Whoops. Anyways, that's it. But if there are any other artists they want me to talk about, whether it's coworker, music artists, so my taste in music, I guess, or if it's, I don't know, a popular artist or a very underground artist, I will look into them. I will If I've never heard of them, I will listen to their music and look at a story. If you really want me to, I will. So yeah, just hit me up in the comments if you want me to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching if you did. This is one of my first videos, so sorry, I'm probably really awkward and stupid. But yeah, anyways, bye!